Okay, class, what's going on? So, my movies come from a few different remakes. You have The Scrooge, 1988, with Bill Murray. You have Christmas Carol, which was a 2009 with Jim Carrey. And then the one that I am going to pick that I enjoyed, which not a lot of people did, which is, I guess, a me thing, is Ghost of Girlfriend's Past with Matthew McConaughey and Jennifer Garner. So, they all pretty much follow the same line of something is wrong. They're narcissists. Or they're with just in themselves, and they only care about themselves, and they don't have any empathy. They don't have empathy for anyone, and stingy or selfish is the way I put it. Where it comes to a point to where they're gonna get a second chance, but they have to see where they were, what they're doing, and what's the future holds for them if they continue on that path. So with Christmas Carol, the Christmas Carol, and Scrooge with Bill Murray and Jim Carrey, they have money. They don't care about people during the holiday, and they own companies and they make people work and just really just not festive at all. And they try and break everybody else's spirits. So now the ghosts come in and take them to the past, show them where they were, what they do. Then they bring them to the present and show them what they're who they're hurting. And I can remember, I think it was the Scrooge with Bill Murray, where he didn't help give somebody some money for some heat and ended up freezing to death. And then you have the future, where they both see empty. No one loves them. No one even knows they. No one cares that they've died. So he goes to their funeral, just like it's just everything is just. They see that terrible thing in them just really ruined their life at the end. And I've always believed in who you are while you're here is what you're going to leave with people who knew you. So were you joyful? Were you mean? Were you selfish? Were you just a jerk? I don't know, whatever. Or were you, someone that loved other people and respected them, and that's how they remember you, and they will miss you. These guys weren't missed. So then you have Ghost of Girlfriend's Past, which is the one for me, which was with Matthew McConaughey, and they change it up to a playboy, ends up at his brother's wedding, and they're doing the rehearsal and all that, and all of a sudden comes Jennifer Garner, the girl that he did actually have feelings for in the past. It didn't work. So, but from that point on, his uncle, he had a heartbreak. And this is where the ghosts come in and they take him back. And that's with Emma Stone, who's going to narrate his ghost and kind of put him with the others. And then they say, hey, this is where I was your girl. We kissed. We did, whatever. You hurt me. And then you went from there and you got hurt. And then your uncle kind of told you to be this dog. And that's what he ended up being, a straight dog. Until then it showed the present, actually. The present, where he just showed a line of women, beautiful women, a line of them of how they one dated for 45 seconds, 30 seconds, a day, a week, whatever, and he just goes through them and doesn't care. It's all about himself. It also showed in the past, which I forgot, is where he actually fell in love with Jennifer Garner and how he truly did have feelings for her, but it's all shaded through the pain and what his uncle taught him and just being a selfish jerk. So then he goes to the future, where it shows that the life that he's living, he will not have love. No one will care for him. I think his brother's the only person that showed up to his funeral. He's like, what? No one? All this? None of that mattered. He was a jerk. And then it also came down to Jennifer Garner, how he kept hurting her and running from that, where she just went on with her life and married someone else, and that and he couldn't take. You're supposed to be with me. And so that was his turnaround moment, unlike the other guys who just ended up same thing, but his turnaround was those pretty much same sequence of I'm alone, no one loves me, she left me, oh my gosh, and I got to do better if I want a better future, and not be some decrepit old person who no one even remembers or cares about. So there you go. Critics didn't like it. To me, they sound like a bunch of crybabies and said he did well. I mean, I guess he wasn't believable as a playboy. I don't get it, whatever. Um, he some womanizer. A lot of men do that. I mean, it's just being real. There's some who don't, but a big majority do alter and hurt women and lie and cheat. So, I mean, it's a reality, you know, until you get that thing in you that says, I'm not going to be selfish anymore and think about myself only and my needs and want to, think about the woman I'm with and give her and I'm led by God's word and I'm going to be that. You just go out and you lean on your own and your own selfish urges. And it's just what we do until you change that. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just as a man. Again, the majority, not all. So, overall, they didn't really give it good reviews and things like that, but I liked it. It was entertaining, and I'm not a girl chick kind of movie thing, but I enjoyed it. So that's where I'm going to end this. Thanks so much. All right, bye.